What's up, guys? Terrence here. Today, we're gonna diagnose our furnace. The Hawk is coming to town, and as the temperatures continuously plummet as winter approach, I gotta get our furnace going. We turned it on for the first time, well, the very first time this year, last night, and it didn't ignite. The inducer motor just turned on, but that's it. It wouldn't ignite. I don't know what's going on with it. It worked fine when we got the house toward the end of the winter. It was working fine. So hopefully it's not a serious issue, guys. I'm not an HVAC guy, but I've worked on quite a few furnaces, and experience has been my teacher with those things. But hopefully the furnace is okay. It's an older furnace. The house was built in '97, so it may be just as old as the house, but it was working fine. There was no issues with it. I hope we don't need a new furnace, but if I have to get one, I have to get it. So we're gonna diagnose the problem, guys, and we're gonna figure out what's going on with our furnace and what's the issue is. It got the 3 blinking lights. I do want to say that it's blinking 3 times, which is a pressure switch. I've dealt with quite a few pressure switches, and I've never seen one go bad. And I've worked on at least 15 furnaces, and I've never seen a pressure switch go bad. The most common problem with those things is something clogging up the air, clogging up one of those lines. I don't know, maybe a bug or something, I don't know, then crawled up in the line, which kind of makes the most sense because it was working fine. So we're gonna find out what the problem is, guys. Let's go down and check it out and see what we got right now, because it's getting cold out here. That Hawk has dropped. Okay, guys, here we are. This is our furnace. It's a Freedom 90. This is an old unit, a very old unit. It's been working fine. When we got the house last year, towards the end of winter, we got the house. We closed on it in March. The furnace was still working fine. It was working okay. It was kind of shutting off, and the flame sensor was bad, so replaced that, and it started working perfectly. But the house was kind of abandoned for a year or two, so kind of would explain probably why that. Because I did clean the other one and it did work, but I changed the flame sensor and got the furnace back up and going. It was running fine. So summer went along. The air conditioner works perfectly too. And we got the first cold night last night, and I turned the furnace on just thinking everything was fine, and then didn't ignite. And the inducer motor did come on, and it sounded kind of weak. It didn't sound as loud as it usually does. So that kind of threw a red flag up. But we were getting, right now, it's, I do have the safety switch taped on position. We got the normal blink, which is normal. It's in normal operating mode. But when I call for heat, it started blinking 3 times. So on this furnace, if you look, 3 blinks is a pressure switch problem, and which is this guy. I got it kind of loose already. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna remove the inducer motor because I want to make sure everything's cleaned out. You know, like I said, I know this is an older unit, and this house did set up for a minute, so I don't know if something crawled in the line here, and now I'm gonna clean it out real well, and I'll kind of show you guys the whole process of me trying to figure out what's the issue. Hopefully the furnace is okay. I don't think it's nothing big, because when it was up and running, it sounded great. It was working perfectly. So let's figure it out. I do got my multimeter, so I'll test the pressure switch if I don't see any clogs or anything, and we'll go from there. So let me set my camera on the tripod, and I'll turn the switch off and before I call for heat, and we'll go from there. Before we get started, let me show you guys what it's doing. So I just turned the thermostat on. It's calling for heat right now. Okay, the inducer motor came on. Okay, any second now the igniter should light up and the burner should turn on, but nothing. I'm getting the 3 blinks already. So I'll shut it down from the main power right here, and we're gonna try to figure out what's the problem. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna take these rubber hoses off. So this inducer motor on this older furnace, this inducer motor creates a draft or a vacuum, which is pulled through this guy. And these pressure switches, like I've worked on quite a few furnaces and I've never seen a pressure switch go bad. I've always seen something kind of clogged up in the line. I'm hoping that's the case with this one, but we're gonna find out. This creates a draft or a vacuum for this line, which closes the, I think there's a diaphragm inside of this pressure switch. It closes it and it energizes the circuit. So I can test this through continuity when I do turn the furnace back on. We'll test this for continuity, but I just want to kind of see about the hoses first. I want to get me a piece of wire. I want to clear the lines out first and see if I can make sure nothing's stuck in there, that it's kind of going through smoothly. It feels cool. You don't feel like there's nothing in here. There's nothing on the line. Got the condensation trap here. All these lines look clear, you know they're. If I have to remove all of this, I'm gonna remove everything, but they look, although they're old and they look clear, there's nothing inside them. I don't know if you guys can see what I can see, but they look fine. Let me turn my light on so you guys can kind of get a better look. Hey, you can see directly through the hoses. Although they've yellowed throughout the years, you can see directly through them. I don't know if this is clogged up with anything. So let's check. I don't know, maybe I freed up something here. So let's plug this guy back up and let's see what we got before I check to see. You know what I can check before I turn the power on? I can check and see if the switch, the pressure switch is stuck closed. So I'll remove these. Okay. Let's test for continuity and see what we got. Let me put my phone on the tripod and test for continuity. Because if it was stuck in a closed position, the burner should ignite. Guys, when I test for continuity and I get a beep showing that the pressure switch is stuck in a closed position, there's a possibility of a faulty pressure switch if the burner doesn't ignite. Okay, guys. When you want to test it, when you're testing for continuity, you want to put your multimeter on this. Let me see if you guys can see. On this symbol. This is ohms. You can also check this pressure switch for resistance, but I'm gonna check for continuity. I'm an electrician, so when continuity, when there's no continuity, there's a break in the line somewhere. When there is continuity, there's a beep. You'll hear a beep, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'll use this wire that I'm cleaning. This is the wire that I'm this is a solid strand wire. So I'll use this to show you guys how it will beep if there was continuity. So it doesn't matter which probe you connect the line to. So you get a beep because there's no break in this line. The same goes with this switch. When it's stuck in the closed, when it's in the closed position, when this inducer motor creates the draft or the vacuum, it sucks it closed. I think there's a diaphragm in there. It sucks it closed, and it energizes this switch, which creates continuity. So right now, there shouldn't be any continuity unless it's stuck closed. Nothing. So when this powers on, it should beep. There should be continuity through the line. Okay, so it's not stuck closed. Let's call for heat, and then we'll test continuity, guys. Let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna call for heat. I'm gonna turn the power on, and I'm gonna call for heat. And this inducer motor should creates the vacuum to suck this closed and create this and energize this circuit. Okay, guys, let's test the switch for continuity. So I powered on the switch. I just called for heat. So when this inducer motor comes on, it should create the vacuum to close the switch, and it should energize this circuit. So, which will give us continuity, and it should beep. So we're gonna see. Okay, the inducer motor on. Nothing. We don't have anything, guys. Nothing. So we're clogged somewhere. Or the switch is bad. Nothing. Nothing. Wow. Let's check for resistance. Guys, I'm not even getting any resistance. Okay. Let's take the inducer motor off and see if we got any clog or anything blocking the passage behind the inducer motor. Okay, there were 3 5/16 screws holding the inducer motor on here. Like that. Okay. There's nothing there. And clean in there, guys. See anything? Wow. Got a little debris. Think that'll cause anything. So I'm gonna vacuum this out, guys. There's a little debris back there. I hope that's the problem. I don't see how. It's not stopping anything. Just some rubble. I'm trying to get a clear view so you guys can see exactly what it is. Just some dirt. Everything else looks good. Let's don't. Let's see if we can see anything up inside of here. We also gonna check this tube for blockage. So this is the tube that runs outside. We're gonna check this for blockage as well. But let's turn the inducer motor on. It don't sound as powerful. It sounds weak. So let's call for power again, guys, and see. Plug the inducer motor back up and see what we get. Could have sworn it sounds much more powerful last year when we turned it on. Guys, when you're doing this, make sure your hands are free from those blades. Just waiting for the heat to come on. Even the seal around the inducer motor looks great. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that thing is super strong. Oh, wow. It's definitely creating enough suction. Wow. It sounds a whole lot louder I don't know. So guys, I'm gonna clean this out and attach the inducer motor and see what we got. Let's hopefully, I don't know if that little blockage or anything else, nothing significant. I couldn't see that being significant enough to stop the suction from passing through the tube. So let's see what we got. Let's install this back. Guys, I'm determined to get us some heat today because it is cold outside. Okay. Even this tube, when I looked in here just now, guys, it's clear. I don't know. Maybe you have to check outside to make sure there's no bird nest or anything inside of this tube because the fan does go quiet. And I remember it being a lot louder, which will tell me something may possibly clogging up this line. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just moved the pressure switch itself. Just want to make sure I leave no stone unturned. Just kind of checked inside of there. Nothing. The tube is clear. I'm going to reinstall this. And hopefully I've cleaned everything up and put everything back. Hopefully we got some good news. So let me install this switch and hope for the best. Okay, guys, everything's back together. Let's call for heat and pray the burners tonight. The next thing I'm gonna do, the very next thing, guys, is we have to go outside. We have to check this tube out to make sure there's nothing built a nest in it, because that inducer motor was much louder than it sounds now. Okay, guys, inducer motor's on. Fingers crossed. Oh man. I didn't hear a click. I'm gonna press the switch. Let me hear something. We should have had something by now. It should have lit up. Goodness. That's not working, guys. That wasn't it. So, nope. Nothing. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna follow this line out and see what could we find. Hopefully, I don't know if anything's clogged up in there. I don't know. But we're gonna see. Let's go. Let's take the light and go outside, guys. It's the evening, it's dark out. So the line we're gonna follow is the one at the top. The one at the bottom is for the hot water tank. The one at the top is the one we have to check. My dad put some foam around there, or both of them, for us when we got here, because there was a decent sized little small gap around both in the wintertime. It's definitely a nice little draft can get here and make it real cold in the basement. So let's get outside, guys, and see what we find. I don't know. I'm not optimistic about this. I don't know. So let's go see. All right, guys, here we go. We're out here. And as you can see, the bottom, this is for the hot water tank. This is for the furnace. I don't see anything. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Guys, you see this? Wow. The foam has has expanded almost through the tube. It's blocking the whole tube. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh wow. This may be our issue, guys. Wow. I feel very confident now that furnace is going to work. Look at that, guys. Let's take this cover off if I can. The foam has got it. So I got to get something to cut this foam. Oh, okay, we got it off. Guys, look at this. Oh, wow. Wow. And my dad supposed to put the foam around. Wow. Guys, I found our issue. I'm almost positive this is our issue. Wow. So look at this. So he did kind of go around the tube. And wow. Everything else looks clear, guys. They had a foam. Had a personal cover. A foam. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I wasn't optimistic, but I am confident now that our furnace is going to work. So let's go check it out, guys. Everything looks good. Let's pop this back on. Let's free up instructions. All right, that's on. Wow. So let's go. I'm also going to take this and show Christine. So let's go turn the furnace on, guys, and see. Fingers still crossed. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're back. Let's turn the furnace on and call for heat. It's gonna take a couple minutes. I'm gonna wait it out with you guys. Guys, my fingers are crossed. Come on, come on, come on. Fingers crossed. Oh, fingers is crossed. Please, ignite. Induce the motor on. Sounds louder. No 3 blinks. Continuous blink, which means it's calling for heat. The inducer motor sounds much better. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. We got ignition, guys. It's time for liftoff. Wow, we got heat. We got heat. I'm excited. Oh, man. Guys, I know this was a fortunate situation for us, not an unfortunate one, because things like that tend to don't happen. You know, of course, it possibly can build a bird can build a nest or anything. You know, you have to clear it out. But as far as some foam getting there, blocking our passage out, and me kind of not paying attention to that, my dad sprayed the foam in there to kind of seal all the gaps in the basement, and he went foam crazy, but I would never kind of notice that. Wow. We're working, guys. We got heat. We got heat. Wow. Okay, guys. Thanks for kind of going through this video with me. Guys, I hope this video can help you guys in any kind of way, shape, or form. I want to show you guys from start to finish and me kind of diagnosing the problem with our furnace as the temperatures plummet and winter kind of come along, and I want to share this experience with you guys. I hope it can help any one of you guys figure out your problem. That's why I do these videos, for the how-tos, to show you guys that hey, you can possibly diagnose a small issue to keep your furnace from running, you know, because there's nothing like saving money if you can. So subscribe to the channel, guys. I got a bunch of more stuff coming. I got many how-to videos already in the books. I just got to upload them. And show you guys my pole barn just got built, what I've done to my garage, as I create a lot of how-to videos for some of the awesome cars I'll be working on. And subscribe to the channel, guys. Stay tuned. Hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified when I do upload the newest videos or the latest content. And hit that like button or the thumbs up. So we got heat, guys. And this sounds awesome. Terrence and I'm out.